What's going on, guys? Today we are going to look at another Star Wars The Black Series figure review. Today we are going to take a look at Clone Commander Cody. Now this is the 50th Lucasfilm anniversary version, so it's basically the exact same figure that was released in 2015, but they're just sort of celebrating 50 years of Lucasfilm by re-releasing some of the most sort of sought after and some of the figures that a lot of people really enjoyed in the first sort of couple of waves of Black Series. So if you're like me and you wasn't able to get hold of this guy in the original release, then this is the perfect opportunity to grab him. I believe it was a I'm trying to think now. I'm pretty sure the original Cody was blue line. Either blue line or orange line. It was one of those two. He was, before this guy was released, he was selling for upwards of like £80 to £100. So this guy is fantastic because you can pick him up for like 20 quid off. I got him off Star Action Figures for 22.80, I believe it was. And there's plenty of stock in there. So it's a standard sort of archive affair in terms of your box. So it's pretty much nice sort of card back, nice illustration of Commander Cody there. Obviously you've got your figure, Clone Commander Cody on the side. I've already pre-opened this, so you wouldn't see that sort of white outline. On the bottom you've got your legal stuff. If you want to have a look at that, then be my guest. You've also got on the back, again, you've got a nice illustration of Cody, and then you've got a lovely sort of bio, and then you've also got, which I think is quite cool, the timeline of all of the Star Wars films and where they sort of fit into on that retrospective timeline. Then obviously more legal stuff, and yeah. So let's dive in, guys. Here we go. Commander Cody out of the box. Like I said, it is pretty much the exact same figure that was released back in 2015. From what I can see, there's not many differences at all. The paint job's slightly different. Like this orange is slightly more vibrant than the original release. But other than that, I'm pretty sure in terms of sort of molding, articulation, it's all basically the same. So it's pretty much just another another opportunity to get hold of one of these figures, which is quite hard to find. Unfortunately, my legs are quite wobbly, so I don't know if that's a problem all around, but yeah, my legs are a little loose. To be fair, the entire figure's a little loose, if I'm being completely honest. But other than that, it's got some nice detailing, nice sculpt work. I really do enjoy. I'm really glad actually I got hold of him. Cody was one of my sort of top tier Grail figures that I wanted for a while, so I'm glad that I finally got him in the collection. Yeah. Let's go over some of the accessories that he comes with, and then we'll dive into the articulation and sort of closer look at the detail. So starting off with, he comes with a standard clone blaster, which we've seen plenty of times before. This is just a normal sort of long range rifle cast in one standard black colour. Again, if they could add some maybe paintwork on the bottom, maybe a wash, bring out some of the detail. But again, you're looking at paying 20 quid, so what you get is quite nice. It's nice, it's sturdy, it's not going to sort of break on you. The only thing is that with the articulation that does come with Cody, it's quite hard to get him into a natural long rifle pose. But going on to this blaster, you can get some nice sort of looking poses out of him. Hang on, let's see if I can get a bit of a closer look on that one. Ooh. Sorry guys. There we go. Yeah, again, it's a standard clone affair, all cast in one black plastic, but it looks more natural in the hand. Going over some of the detailing though, as sort of stated prior, it's a much more clean job. Like the paintwork on the smaller details is nice. It's nice and sort of in there. There's no sort of paint splotches, and obviously the orange is a bit more of a vibrant colour as well. I just think detailing all around is really, really nice. I mean, I don't think you could do much more with what you already had in the first place. I thought it was a fantastic figure originally. So what they've done is they've just sort of improved it in making the little fine details pop a bit more, making sure it's a bit more of a clean finish, especially on the, what's that called, sort of like a sigil area. yeah, it's a lot more nicer. You don't get as much of the black sort of portraying through the orange, which again is really, really nice. Some might prefer that. They might see it more of like a rugged combat look, but I like this sort of clean, fresh Cody. It would have been cool if they added the Tamara Morrison head and being able to sort of take it off. That would have been a nice sort of addition to the new archive wave, but again, the archive wave is basically just a new way for new collectors to get in and get figures that they didn't get from the original releases. I do have a few minor defects though. I've got a bit of paint splotching on the hand, but other than that, everything else seems to be really, really nice and clean. We'll go over some of the articulation. He's got some nice sort of head movement, which I really like. It's like got some nice tilt to it. Nice, very nice down. Quite good up as well. And then obviously you've got quite a bit of tilt. You've got your shoulder pads, which don't go up much. Again, it's an old clone body, so the articulation is hindered quite a bit. I'd say that goes up about 45, maybe a little bit more, but that shoulder pad does go up and past that, so it doesn't stop it too much. It does go all the way around, but again, it's nice and tight. Arms are double elbows. They get up just up to 90 degrees, and then obviously you've got your up and down hinge. Oh, is it up and down? Yeah, it's up and down. Just very tight, up and down on your hand as well. And then that swivels around too. I've got the same on this hand, 90, and then this one is, again, it's a side-to-side hinge on this hand here. Again, that arm goes all the way around too. You've got not much sort of body movement because armor bashes into armor, so there's not much back, not much forth. You've got swivel out the fire, which is covered by the armor, which is nice. Double knee, goes back about that much. And then you've got your forward on your foot, back on your foot, and then your rocker, which again, got some nice motion there. So it's I mean, it's an old clone body, there's not really much you can do, unfortunately. But in terms of being able to get him for a cheaper price, then you can't really beat that. If you're a new collector and you want to sort of collect all the clone commanders, this is going to be your best way to do it. Granted, obviously, if you want to sort of get the full range, really. I mean, I know he's not a commander, but Captain Rex, if they was to release him in the archive wave, I think that'd be absolutely fantastic. Some of the prices that he sells for are absolutely crazy right now. Let's take a look at some size comparisons. So here's Cody with Obi-Wan Kenobi from the original, again, Blue Line release. Again, if he had a new re-release with the face sculpt update, that would be fantastic. And here he is next to Commander Gree. So, see, I don't know, I feel like Obi-Wan should be a bit taller. The clone commanders are a decent height, but I feel like Obi-Wan looks a bit too short there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me down in the comments if you feel otherwise. But yeah, I do feel like he looks a bit short. The articulation between these two is pretty much identical. So if you have Gree, you'll know pretty much what you're getting with Cody. It would be really awesome if he was to come with the hologram Emperor, so you could reenact that scene from episode 3. I think that would really, really put this figure above the rest, just because I really want to have him holding something in that hand, looking like he did in the end, to the beginning of the Fall of the Jedi. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I'm not gonna do much with his rifle because it doesn't fit in very well, but he holds this one quite nicely, so you can get some nice sort of statue poses out of him. And there we go, guys. That was a quick look into the Clone Commander Cody archive release. Again, I've said it a few times in this video, he is the same release as before, so there's not really much new to him, but yeah, it's a great entry figure to a new collectors. If you don't have him, I really recommend picking him up. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. And as always, Thanks for watching.